Welcome to American Wire. Watch what happens when Nancy Mace calls out Hunter Biden for the coward that he is. Check it out.
First of all, my first question is who bribed Hunter Biden to be here today? That's my first question. Second question, you are the epitome of white privilege, coming into the Oversight Committee, spitting in our face, ignoring a congressional subpoena to be deposed. What are you afraid of? You have no balls to come up here and—
Mr. Chairman, point of inquiry.
Mr. Chairman,
If
the ladies recognize.
If the gentlelady wants to hear from Hunter Biden, we can hear from him right now, Mr. Chairman. Let's take a vote and hear from Hunter Biden. What are you afraid of?
Hold on. Order.
Are women allowed to speak in here or no? Are women allowed to speak in here or no? Because you keep interrupting me.
I'll interrupt the chairman.
keep interrupting.
I don't know that he's a lady.
I think that Hunter Biden should be arrested right here, right now, and go straight to jail. Our nation is founded on the rule of law.
Come on.
And the premise that the law applies equally to everyone, no matter what your last
Point of order, Mr. Chairman. Point of order.
It doesn't matter who you are.
Point of order, Mr. Chairman. Biggs over here.
Donald Trump Jr.
Biggs over here.
State your point, Mr. Biggs.
Yeah, my point of order is this. Are we going to continue on with this blatant interruption? This is absurd and inappropriate. I intend to give my statement. I don't intend to have anybody interrupted. I'm not going to interrupt your statements. I think you should have decorum and courtesy and don't act like a bunch of nimrods.
You just interrupted a woman.
And that's five.
I got permission.
We agree. Everyone has
Mr.
5
Chairman.
minutes. Anyone that wants to be recognized will be recognized for 5 minutes. Ms. Mace has 4 minutes and 13 seconds left. Chair recognizes Ms. Mace.
It does not matter who you are, where you come from, or who your father is, or your last name. Yes, I'm looking at you, Hunter Biden, as I'm speaking to you. You are not above the law at all. The facts in this case are crystal clear. This committee used and issued a lawful subpoena to Hunter Biden, a critical witness in this committee's investigation into Biden family corruption. Hunter Biden and his lawyers did not claim privilege of any kind because clearly he has none. They didn't contest the legitimacy of our reasons for issuing this subpoena, no reasons, because they clearly are legitimate. And yet he refused to comply. Trump's family members, Don Trump Jr., he did not defy a congressional subpoena. He showed up multiple times for multiple depositions for several hours. In doing so, Hunter Biden broke the law. He did so deliberately. You did so flagrantly. You showed up on the Hill, on the Senate side, the day of that congressional subpoena to defy it and spit in the face of this committee. That's what you did. The question the American people are asking us is, what is Hunter Biden so afraid of? Why can't you show up for a congressional deposition? You're here for a political stunt. This is just a PR stunt to you. This is just a game that you are playing with the American people. You're playing with the truth. Hunter Biden wasn't afraid to sell access to Joe Biden to the highest bidder when he was in elected office. He wasn't afraid to trade on the Biden brand, peddle influence, and share those ill-gotten gains with members of his family, including Joe Biden. He wasn't afraid to compromise the integrity of the presidency and vice presidency by involving Joe Biden in shady business deals with our foreign adversaries. But Hunter Biden, you were too afraid to show up for a deposition. And you still can't today.
All right, first of all, did you see when they showed Hunter Biden in the video, the person on his left and his right were like cracking up at what the woman was saying? Like they're like just nosing it. They're so disrespectful. They know that Hunter Biden's not going to be held accountable, so they are showboating this whole thing, and they are playing the game. Now, when she was going off saying all the stuff about Hunter Biden that was absolutely true, for that person to interrupt her when everyone who is in a hearing like that knows that people get 5 minutes or whatever it is, 3 minutes to talk, and it is their time. You don't interrupt because you don't like what they're saying. I mean, how rude and disrespectful is that? But what it also shows is that Democrats are not used to being held accountable. They are above the law, and they show it every single day. This guy not only interrupted her with like a a word or two. Like, he went on and on and on until someone finally puts a stop to it. He knew he wasn't going to get in trouble. So he was not allowing her to talk. And I liked it when she says, what, is a woman not allowed to talk here? Because it maybe like she was the only one that got interrupted. I don't know. We didn't see that. But that was just downright rude and disrespectful. And I'm just getting so tired of the Democrats not being held responsible. And they act like they know they're not going to be held responsible. So they're always like above the law. And it's ridiculous.